Welcome to the Untitled Channel. Thanks for watching today. Now today we're going to be doing an unboxing of The Legend of Zelda Game & Watch. Now this came out yesterday, or depending on when you're watching the video, we'll say it came out recently. And of course I pre-ordered mine to make sure I got one ahead of time. But if you didn't get one, don't pay the scalping prices if they're sold out everywhere. Just simply wait, and they're going to put more in stock, just like they did the Mario F-35, and they're going to literally be everywhere. So just give it time and you'll almost certainly get one of these fellas. Of course, if you're watching this video in a year and they are sold out everywhere and you never got one, I am deeply, deeply sorry. But let's open it up, break it down, and see exactly what is going on with this Game & Watch. All right, let's take a look at it here. So on the outside, of course, we have, just simply the cover here, and we have where it says Game & Watch, Legend of Zelda, a picture of the Game & Watch itself, with Zelda 1 on the screen. And of course, all these little rocks on here, they're actually part of the overlying plastic. They're not actually on the box itself, which is sort of interesting. And of course, on the side, it simply says Nintendo ZL35. And that's how they used to label their old Game & Watches back in the day, with like Chef and Donkey Kong. Put the initial and a number beside it. And on the back, it tells you exactly what's included in the package. We have Legend of Zelda, Zelda 2, Adventures of Link, Legend of Zelda Link's Awakening, Vermin, a Link version. I've never played Vermin, a playtime clock, and a playtime timer. But let's go ahead and get it open here. Alright, so we got the main case off there, and you can of course see now it's a different picture on the Game & Watch, and I guess that's the Vermin or the Link version. And so let's oh, it even says Vermin. So that's sort of cool. It actually just simply changes it back to the original Game & Watch type box. That's pretty sweet. But let's go ahead and get it open here. And we have the user guide here, and honestly, I don't see myself really reading through the user guide. Let's see if there's any pictures or anything. No, that looks like some pretty basic information for the user guide. We're just gonna let that stay in the little packages there. And of course, here is the main, the main piece of the puzzle here. This is what we're really looking for. And I love this little box here. It's got a little Zelda symbol on there, and of course on the back, oh, you can display it in here. It's like a little display case. That is pretty cool. And so let's go ahead and take a look at it here. Instructions on how to set up the display. And so let's go ahead and open it up here. All right, there we go. And of course we have the coloring looks wonderful on there. You get a little D-pad just like the old Game & Watches. And I think it's exactly the same size as well. I have a Game & Watch that will compare sizes here in just a second. On the back, I got a little Triforce there. I've heard that glows in the dark, but I don't know that for a fact as of yet. But let's get it turned on here. Power button on the side. Oh, I like that little tune it comes on with it there. So let's see here. Press button. So I need to set the time, I guess. I'll press the time button. I need to learn to read, I guess, right? Set time. Let's set the time. There we go. Got the time set. Oh, it just sort of jumps to different scenes here. So we go back to time. Oh, and it says the time right there. 1:47. It's got the little rupees on there for the the colon and the time. Very, very cool. And so I guess that's just simply how the clock works on here. So that's pretty neat. It goes back to time. Go to game selection. Oh, you can choose your different games here. You can choose which version you want, English or Japanese, for each of these, and that's going to be somewhat of a difference because I've never actually played the Japanese version on any of these, so that's pretty neat. Oh, and the French version, the Dutch version, the Japanese version. So several options on that. That's the Vermin game, and of course the timer as well. Let's take a look at the Vermin game first, since that's the brand new one here. Vermin game A. So you just simply link here, and you smash the vermin as they come up. That is a pretty simple game. It's okay, but all these old Game & Watch games, they were just like this. So this is very reminiscent of what it would have been like to play a Game & Watch back in the old days on one of these. It's sort of a shame, it's a missed opportunity that they didn't use the original Zelda Game & Watch game, because there is a Zelda Game & Watch game out there. And I don't know why they didn't just use that instead of redoing the Vermin game. But that's cool. So we can see Vermin here. I'm not going to go through it too much longer, but you can get the point of how Vermin plays out. Let's take a look at the timer, the other new thing. And it looks like you can just simply start the timer. And you get to control Link while the timer is going. That's a good little time waster, you know, as you're trying to time something. You got something in the microwave and, you know, want to time it down or something on the oven. You need 3 minutes on the timer. You just simply start on here, however long, and you can play a game while you wait. And neat little way to go about it. And let's get to the main games here. So we got, my gosh, is there any more iconic video game song? I don't know. I mean, that's pretty awesome here. And so we can start the game. Of course, you know, we need to register our name. We'll just simply do Ogles. Go in a little cave here. Oh, we all know this scene. It's been around for pretty much gaming forever. You get your sword, dangerous to go alone. There we go. Alright, and you can see it. I mean, the sound sounds wonderful on this little system here. The brightness is perfect on the system. The controls there are a little bit cramped. I mean, I'm not going to say it's probably going to be my preferred way to play the game, but it is definitely 100% playable on this system. If you just simply want to take some Zelda on the go and you didn't want to take the Switch along, or you know, a Game Boy Advance or any of the other systems, you can just simply load up, you know, your Game & Watch, and you're good to go. This is one that actually has hours and hours of gameplay built in, which the Mario one, that could be argued wasn't quite true. And so you're definitely getting more for your money on the Zelda Game & Watch here. But let's take a look at the other games. Alright, let's go with Zelda 2, The Adventures of Link. Now, I love this game. I love the intro. I love the song there. The everything about this, the animation. Zelda 2 is one of my favorite Zelda games, and it looks gorgeous on the system here. Oh, dadgummit, clicked the wrong button. Oh, you can resume right back in, so I'm actually sort of glad we did that, because you get to resume straight back into wherever you left off on the game. Let's see, register our name here. We'll do Ogles again. There is Sleeping Princess Zelda. Our goal is to wake her back up in this game and break the spell of the sorcerer. Man, I always love this overworld map. Let's go ahead and get into a little fight here though, so we can see how the handheld side works. We can just go in this little tree patch here. How about that? And once again, it controls pretty much flawlessly. There's no lag or anything on here. Let's see. Well, I guess we'll go ahead and do that. Perfect. I forgot how much it is. I truly do love this game. This is the ultimate Zelda adventure, or retro adventure when it comes to that on the NES. Zelda 1's great. Zelda 2, it's better. So we can go through this little cave here. We don't have the candle yet. Oh, we got a fairy. See, I mean, this game has it all. You know, the fairies, the woods, you know, the items that you need. You know, you need a candle to really work through here effectively. And you can see once you get the candle, all of this is opened up more. You can tell we played before because I'm able to know where the enemies are. Back into the desert. Once again, great rendition of that game. Let's check out Link's Awakening real quick. You know, I think I was expecting to see it in color, but now that I'm looking at it in black and white, I'm glad they used the original version. And so, this potentially is my favorite overhead Zelda game. So there's so much that I truly do love in this package. It has two of my all-time favorite games, and one is an absolute classic. And get that S in there. Ogles. Perfect. There's Marin, Tarin, me waking up on the little island here. Oh man. I know that A Link to the Past is probably a better game, but there's something about this one that is just the ultimate charm to me on the original Zelda. And I don't know. I love this game. Oh, I need to get my shield from him. This is probably the crispest I've ever seen the Link's Awakening look on the actual, handheld screen like this. There's no blur. It's super bright. Oh man, this is the pinnacle of Zelda handheld gaming. Alright, my sword is down here somewhere. There it is. And there we go. Oh, an old Hoot Hoot the Owl coming in. Alright guys, we're not going to go through all of these games on here, but let's take another look back at the overall packaging and compare it to the size of the original. Alright, I have an original Nintendo Game & Watch here. It is obviously not Zelda edition, but we can sort of compare the size here. And very comparable. Almost, I would say not almost, I'd say it's exactly the same size. And so power button's a little bit different. This one has a little stand on the back where the Zelda one does not. But you have the little stand over there to see how it goes. So there we have it, guys. The Zelda Game & Watch. And honestly, it's probably how it stays most of the time. I'll use this little clock here, keep it up as a little display. Probably won't play the handheld games on a whole lot. I mean, because I can play them on, other systems at this point. Easier. So probably just use it more as a clock. But I think it's an awesome little collector's edition. If you don't have these Zelda games originally and you just want to take a trip down memory lane, it's cool for that as well. But for me, it can be a great little display item on my shelf behind me. But guys, if you enjoyed this video, be sure to like and subscribe to the channel. As always, go out there, find a great game to play. Just simply have a great rest of the day.